Mine eyes caught a cave, our skins it might save, our scent 'twould be hidden by mists. Back down the cliff the goblins might miss the trace of poor Izzard's fell gift. Their eyes, say my smarts, can't see through solid rock, if scent were our only betrayer. For sleep I do yearn, and more for to learn the advice of our benevolent soothsayer. That sounds about right, we'll bed there tonight, for I too have got much to consider. Too few now be us, and admit now I must, my confidence is starting to wither. Were we to continue, we'll need a bigger menu, more meat to keep beasties at bay, and horses we'll take, for should we partake upon this our returning foray. No fire tonight, so bundle up tight, and cuddle you may if you might, for if all goes right, we'll leave at first light, afoul of our second day's plight. The dreams came at last, as night reached its haft, with nightmares abaft in the mists, back to the fire plain on some ancient date, where giants hacked Fexoth to bits. His blood, as it spattered, curdled into matter, small worms which burrowed beneath. They hid for millennia, feasting aplenty, as they grew into bloated behemoths. The insects were worse, bridled with thirst, tumbling like dry rolling foliage. Like urchins with spines, they saw fit to dine upon any who lacked ample coinage. Where needles would pierce, skin would burn fierce, like spiny cicadas without wings. Like cacti with teeth, they gathered to feast upon blood that they drew through their stings. Some were quite small, round like a ball, others no bigger than goats. Some were enormous, greater than a horse. Their numbers, of course, were remote. They rolled across the plain, proceeding to drain the life from the core of surveyors. In this instance, no fault could be shown. The role of betrayer came later. The empire grand required more land, what brought me up north to these realms, with treaties to sign and allies to find, with polearms and great glittering helms. The barbarian plains were littered with grains, the nomads too deaf to have known. But Sutton held we liked. They had built a great dike, and brewed ale with the grains they had grown. Their society lax with minimal tax, plying the waterways with trade. Their fortified walls were open to all, for thus were great fortunes made. The men of the north were taller, of course, Ramadoa, the wold in the vale, with vineyards nigh sparse and a climate nigh harsh. Many goods did they offer for sale. Near to the south, via word of mouth, I heard of an ancient society. Plundered by Goors, its riches lay strewn, its subterranean halls of immensity. The Analechleth in volcanic neck did quarry and mine with an eagerness. Of diamonds and gold, their wealth, I am told, was the source of their trend towards evilness. Their riches, they say, are there to this day, underneath the great magma fountain. Know not, though do I, exactly just why the pinnacle is called Jackal Mountain.